I'm back, baby. The Walking Dead. The only game that actually has made me cry. This game is depressing. I mean, really depressing. But is that really a bad thing? No. This is the zombie apocalypse. It's supposed to be that way. Not just shoot and kill zombies with an AK or whatever. This game is so much more. It has its share of sad moments, but I'm only counting down 10. But either way, let's get into some zombie tears. Also, before we start, I would like to say that this might be a little confusing for you if you haven't played the game yet. Speaking of have not played the game yet, spoilers are everywhere. This list pretty much spoils the most important scenes in the game. But without further ado, I, the chosen hero, presents Top 10 Saddest The Walking Dead Moments. Almost at the end of episode 4. Yeah! Wait. No. Clementine can't be gone. Yes, when Lee falls asleep, Clementine is completely out of sight. You find her hat outside the house and you also hear a walkie-talkie in the distance. When Lee is trying to grab the walkie-talkie, a zombie comes out of nowhere and bites Lee on his arm. While this was more shocking than it was sad, it still makes you think, why is this happening to Lee? Who's gonna save Clement? But since Lee is such a man, he's going to save Clementine either way. Episode 2 wasn't the most emotional episode, but in the middle of the episode, you and Danny goes out to find the bandits' camp. What you find is just a tent with a stuffed bunny and a picture of a woman and a little girl. Once you go out of the tent, the woman who was in the picture stands there with a crossbow pointing at your forehead. She talks all crazy like a psychopath until you or either Danny finish her off. Later you will find a video camera. When you watch it, you'll see that this woman's backstory is pretty damn sad. She was working with the Save-Lots bandits before they took her daughter. The bandits then raped her and killed the young girl afterwards. This is the reason why Jolene has become so crazy. The only thing she had left was not killed by zombies, but man. Damn it, I couldn't resist at least having one joke on here. Carly was a fan favorite, while Doug got shoved in the garbage. In my opinion, I find them both to be very likable characters, and they didn't get enough screen time. So why did you just kill them off in episode 3, Telltale? When you're heading in for Savannah in your RV, there were some problems. Someone was stealing from the group and giving supplies to the bandits. If you chose to save Carly in episode 1, Lily will blame Carly. If you choose Doug, Lily will blame Ben. Logic. When the RV stops, almost everyone goes outside and they start a fight. Lily gets pissed off and then either shoots Carly in the face or points at Ben, but Doug takes the bullet for him.
Hear what everybody
I think you should chill out. Please, look, it wasn't me. Please stop accusing me.
I'm really sorry you're upset, Ben. Just tell us you did it.
No way it was Ben. It was somebody else. Could have even been someone sneaking into our camp.
That's ridiculous. That's what you think?
Yes.
Okay, fine then. Kenny?
I don't know. Fuck. Just stop, would you?
Well, your vote counts for you and Katja.
We don't need all these votes. What do I have to do for you to trust me? I'll do anything. I'll do watches for months.
Huh, the hell you will.
You're making it worse on yourself.
I just don't want to be on my own.
You should have thought of that. Do we need any more evidence than this?
Evidence or not, this isn't any way to treat one of us.
I've heard enough out of you, okay, Doug? Kenny, when's it gonna be?
Just give me a damn minute.
Ben, you have until Kenny kills that walker to tell me it was you.
No!
Ben!
Lily!
This is about trust, and I've never trusted you.
Lily, lay off.
I can't, Lee. You know I
Please
can't.
stop. Please don't kick me out of the group.
We won't.
Tell me. Now.
Please, let's just get back in
That's
the RV.
not happening.
I can't handle this. There. I got him. Now, what the fuck's the problem? Ben! No!
While Carly was the better character, Doug's death is more heroic and sad. He sacrificed himself just to save someone else. Trust me, we'll get more of those. Now it's time to get Clementine and kill that kidnapper. Lee turns into badass mode and we get one of the best scenes in the entire game. All this he does for a girl, which isn't even his own daughter. Then we get to the Marsh house, where Clem is taken hostage.
Who would have it out for me, huh? A few weeks back, there might have been a station wagon in the forest, full of all sorts of food, water, things you need to survive. Yeah, I'm not some cannibal, Lee. Some killer out in the woods. Some villain. I'm just a dad. We all went out looking for him. We never found him. I hurt her so bad. Then you took all of our things. You robbed us. I could have earned her trust back, Lee, but not after that.
I'm sorry.
The hungrier we got, the more she blamed me. Until she finally took our daughter Elizabeth and left. They didn't get far. I found them a day later in the road. Do I look like a monster to you?
We all do.
Some more than others.
His backstory was different from what I thought. His wife and daughter gone because of our own group. This could have been a better backstory for him, but it's a plus because no one really saw this coming. And it was far from what we thought it was. We needed at least one moment from episode 1, right? Meet Glenn, a character we do not hear anything from later because I have no idea. Maybe next season. But in the middle of episode 1, you're forced to go help him at the motel. Seems like he's stuck. No biggie. When we get there, we will see that a woman locked herself in and we can hear her cry. We open the door and turns out she's bitten. She just wants to end it. And now either give her the gun or not. Either way, this happens.
We'll find you a doctor. It'll be okay. Let's all just... No!
I don't know why I find this so sad, because she is not a big character at all. This is the first time we meet her. Maybe it's because this scene is so real. If a zombie apocalypse occurred, this is how many people would take their way out. Ben is the most hated character in the series, reason being that he was the one who gave the bandits supplies, so it's his fault everything went to hell. Though if it didn't give them supplies, the bandits would have attacked way earlier, so I am not against Ben. In fact, I really like him. In episode 4, Ben told Kenny that it was him that gave them supplies, and Kenny hated him ever since. A little later, when they're escaping Crawford, a zombie grabs Ben, but Lee is fast to shoot it in the head. Ben falls down hanging onto Lee's arm. You now have a decision between saving him or letting him die. I saved him, but I'm surprised that most people actually wanted him to die. And then this happens.
Climb up! Come on, you can do it!
There's no time! You have to go! Now!
Quit fucking around, Ben! Come on!
Let go, damn it! Get Clem and the others out of here!
Lee!
Lee, we both know. Let me go.
So, your group finally made it to Savannah, and now you gotta find shelter. They found a huge house, but they need to secure the area to be sure it's safe. Lee searches downstairs while Ben and Kenny searches upstairs. There's no finding downstairs, but Ben comes down in a hurry and Lee has to go up right away. When he gets up, Kenny is there on his knees, and before him is a little boy. And that boy has turned into a zombie. The boy tries to walk, but falls down instantly. It turns out that the boy's parents died early in the apocalypse, and the boy survived some days on his own, but soon starved to death. Kids can be brave, and this game actually shows that. When Kenny looks at the boy lying on the floor helpless, he says that it looks like his son, which we'll get to right now. Kenny, Katja, and their son Duck are the first ones to join your group. They were with you through the beginning, but when we reached episode 3, Long Road Ahead, there was a moment that broke many players' hearts. If you have paid attention, Ben was the one who gave the bandits supplies. When the bandits attacked, zombies came and attacked as well, and along with the attack, they bite Duck. Duck becomes completely grey, and we all know that this poor boy has to say goodbye soon. Later it is time. Katja and Kenny takes Duck into the forest so Clementine does not have to see. When suddenly Lee hears a gunshot and Kenny screaming. Lee runs into the woods to see that Katja shot herself. A mother should never witness something like this and committed suicide due to her grief. Kenny starts crying, but notices that Duck is still lying there, alive. He's turning soon. Lee takes the gun because no parent should shoot their own son, and then shoots Duck. Hey, remember when I said we would have more sacrificial scenes? Well, here you go. Like I mentioned around too many times in this list, Ben was kinda the reason why Kenny's son and wife died, and due to this, Kenny leads into depression and hates Ben with his guts. He even tries to kill him. Ouch. In the last episode, Kenny spends half of it pretty much bitching at Ben, before Ben finally stands up for himself.
Where the hell do you get off? I'm just saying we should all chill. Not just you. Chill? Lee's bitten and God knows how long he has left. Clementine is who the fuck knows, and we're robbed of the only hope we've had. So? So Lee should have left your ass in Crawford. We got enough problems. Fuck you, Kenny!
Kenny, stop!
No, let him.
I am so sorry about Katja and Duck. I am! And I know I fucked up. But stop pushing me around and stop wishing I was dead! No! You know how they died. You said goodbye. I never got to see my family, my parents, my little sister. Do you get that? Your family is gone, but at least you had them to lose. I never made it home. They could be alive, or dead, or walkers, or worse, and I don't know! So give me a fucking break!
Oh, Ben,
Ben was one that could not do anything right, and was the weakest character in the game. Well, he is a teenager overall. They're not fully grown yet. Like me! Anyways, Kenny actually changes his opinion on Ben completely after this, because Ben gave them supplies only to save one of his friends, and Ben could never say goodbye to his family, while Kenny could. Just some minutes after the small group that is left have to jump over the roof, Ben, of course, falls down.
Ben!
Well, I wouldn't laugh for long, because what follows here is rather tragic. Kenny, of all people, is the first one to go down to help him, while Lee comes afterwards. Shit.
Fucking hell. What is it? I'm okay. I'm okay.
We can get you up. We can,
Ow! Oh, God!
Just yank him off that thing.
What?
Fast, like a band-aid.
Do you think... Fuck!
Fuck! Oh God, don't let them get to me!
Do you have any bullets left? This has only got one left in it.
I'm out.
Shit! Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Go back! She needs you, Lee.
Kenny!
This is not a discussion!
Hell no, man! I'm not leaving!
What did I just say?
Let's get Ben and get out of here! What the fuck, Kenny?
Lee, it's okay.
No, Ken. No, it's not!
It's just something I gotta do. You know that. Go get that girl. Back, you sons of bitches!
Yeah. Damn it, Kenny! God damn it!
Oh, fuck! Kenny!
Ben and Kenny were two of the most hated characters in the game. Ben due to his stupidity, and Kenny due to him being a flat-out asshole. But this scene actually made me sob, and many more started to tearing up. This only happens if you save Ben in episode 4, and I suggest you do, because it's worth watching this touching scene. Well, it's time to look at a scene that made me depressed for weeks upon end. But before we do that, let us have a tragic recap. Number 10, Lee's bite. Number 9, Jolene's backstory. Number 8, Carly and Doug's deaths. Number 7, Kidnapper's backstory. Number 6, suicide. Number 5, Ben's death. Number 4, Boy in the attic. Number 3, Katja and Duck's deaths. And number 2, Kenny's sacrifice. Fuck it. If you have seen a walkthrough or finished the game yourself, you already know. Number 1 is that ending. We're all used to having happy endings, right? Well, this turns this completely upside down. The main plot of this whole game is about Lee protecting Clementine and trying to find her parents. Pretty simple. Throughout the game, Lee and even you, the player, gets a huge connection with Clementine, and she becomes almost a daughter to Lee. And when she gets kidnapped, Lee even cuts off his own arm to save her. And once he does save her, they find her parents dead. Clementine, of course, starts crying and Lee reaches out for her until it collapses. They wake up in a room trapped, and going back to number 10, Lee is bitten and he is turning. He has to get Clementine out before he does turn. They find a way out, but Clementine has to go all alone due to Lee's bite. He cannot even move.
Hey. You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You go see bad stuff, but it's okay.
My parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweet pea.
And now, you? Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
You have to shoot me, honey.
Lee, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Megan, first days we met. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
When I went out to rescue that boy Glenn, we met a girl. She'd been bitten too. All she wanted was to not come back as a walker.
Lee?
And I remember how hard it was to do that. But I'm glad I did. You don't want to see me like one of them.
Okay, Lee. I can do it. I can.
Find Omid and Krista. They're outside of town, by the train. You remember how to get back there?
Yes.
Good. They'll take good care of you. And Clem. Keep that hair short.
I will. I'll cut it myself.
Great. Good. And also...
What is it?
No, don't worry. All right. I'll miss you.
Me too.
Atop the crags and cliffs the air is thin, so we'll find a mountain path on down the hill. Meet me where the snow melt flows. It is there, my dear, where we'll begin again. Skip and stones, Take us back, oh, take us back, oh, take us back. Take us back, oh, take us back, oh, take us back. I've a friend who lives out by the river's mouth. He knows the fiddle's cry is an old
Back, you sons of bitches!
along
Damn it,
the
Kenny!
creek moans of empty houses.
Oh, fuck! Kenny!
Our songs like falling rain. Wind-blown buildings,
Me too.
muddy ground. The strength of water.